There are 3 big studios working on 3 big new IPs, and they're all apparently JRPGs. One of them was announced quite a while back, but we still really don't know much about any of them. Let's do this by magnitude of mystery. This would mean we are starting off at number 3 with Project RE Fantasy, or Project Re Fantasy, in development by Atlus. While details are still incredibly light, we do at least have 2 teaser trailers. The problem is that they are largely just B-roll of people in real life dressed up as vague fantasy archetypes. The project has been described as a complete departure from the Shin Megami Tensei and Persona series, and a return to the roots of where the Japanese games industry began with fantasy role-playing games. They are setting out to create a traditional fantasy RPG with a distinct Atlus flavour. One of the teasers goes through pages of traditional JRPG classes or job types like mage, priest, thief, etc. There aren't any details on the gameplay or what the game will even look like, but it will definitely be interesting to see how this turns out. Atlus has been dishing out masterpiece after masterpiece for a while now, and a departure from what they've been doing for a very long time in Shin Megami Tensei could lead us to another must-play JRPG series. At number 2 is the one a lot of you have probably forgotten about, and if you did forget about it, don't be ashamed and let us know in the comments, and no lying. Over a year ago now, in February 2017, Square Enix announced they were opening a new studio, Studio Istolia, and at the helm of this new studio would sit Hideo Baba. Baba was once the face of the Tales series at Bandai Namco, but left the company before or during Berseria development, of which he played a very minor role. The new studio's first game, titled Project Prelude Rune, aims to build a new RPG with a new fantasy, unfolding across a vast land teeming with life. Nurtured by the earth, the many peoples of this land dare to dream, fighting for what is just, and this is their tale. In an interview with Famitsu, Studio Istolia head Hideo Baba revealed some incredibly limited details about the project. He also seemingly took a stab at the direction Berseria took the Tales series, as he specifically mentioned that with Project Prelude Rune, he would like to express kindness and warmth as the setting for the new title. He said it wouldn't have a bloodthirsty atmosphere, and he wants to make a game where you can think, I want to enter that warm world as soon as possible. Some other tidbits that came out of the interview are that it's planned to be a straightforward middle fantasy RPG, with the world being home to various races, such as ones that resemble Norse mythology, dwarves and elves. Baba also said he would like to express the world based on the anime and comics he has come to know since he was little. Other than the vague reveal sentence and those vague answers from Hideo Baba, the only things we have on this project are some pieces of concept art, of which there are less than a handful. This small creature is actually Studio Istolia's mascot. It doesn't have a name yet, and it's unknown if it will feature in Project Prelude Rune or not, but Baba did say he would like to include the creature in future games. And sitting at number 1, we have a project that technically hasn't even been announced yet, but it kind of has. In August 2017, Xenoblade developer Monolith Soft began hiring for an ambitious new project. The recruitment site was short on details, but the gist of it is that this will be a brand new project that will offer something different from Monolith Soft. It is said to be a new challenge for the studio, and they were specifically recruiting for programmers and battle planners who have experience in action games with responsive combat. Mentioned on multiple occasions, they emphasized the need for action game staff recruits to have had action game experience, and both responsiveness and enemy AI are things they want to focus on. On the Battle Planner's individual recruitment page, they said they are looking for people with an interest in medieval fantasy and understanding of Western entertainment trends. Other than this, we only have 2 pictures. One appears to be some kind of in-game screenshot, while the other is a piece of concept art. These were attached on the recruitment page and are said to directly relate to the new project. I am excited to see how all 3 of these take shape, but I have a particular interest in Project Prelude Rune. Studio Istolia's name is said to take inspiration from the Greek word for story, and story is going to be the central focus for all new games at the studio. On top of that, Hideo Baba is at the head, and I respect the hell out of Hideo Baba. He had an influential hand in crafting some of my favourite entries in the Tales series, which also happens to be my favourite series of all time. But what are you most looking forward to out of the 3? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for liking, subscribing and sharing, and I'll see you all soon.